Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. So today I'm going to talk about the overall tools and panels in Adobe Illustrator. So without further ado, let's just create a new document using A4 format. Okay, so here we have our document. And if you look at your right side, you can see over here the different panels. We're going to talk about each of them individually in a separate video, but just to show you what they are, if you drag your mouse pointer on any of them, you can see their name. For example, the first one over here is Pathfinder. Then we have Transform. For example, over here we have Color, Brushes, and etc. And here we have Layers. This is very important, the layer panels. You will work with layer panels a lot. So it'll be better to just keep it up here. And on your left side, we have the tools panel. As you can see, we have selection tool, direct selection, and here we have eyedropper and other tools. We will talk about each of them individually. Just a quick note. You can see these little arrows beneath those some of these tools. This means that if you right click on any of these tools with the little arrow, like this one, you can see other tools that is related to the main one. So here we have direct selection tool and group selection tool. For example, in brushes, if you right click on brushes, you can see paintbrush tool, blob brush tool, or I don't know, let's right click on width tool. Here you can see wrap tool, twirl, scallop, bloat, and other tools that is related to this one. Okay, so at the top we have the main tabs: file, edit, object, type, and the others. And here, this is the selection ribbon, and as you can see here, indicates that there is no object selected. So here we have no selection. We will talk about this ribbon more when we use a real life project. At your right, we have different panels. You can change these either by changing the workspace from here. Right now, I'm using the Essentials Classic, but you can use whatever you're preferring. For example, painting, and as you can see, the panels change. And you can either use one of these or create your own workspace. We will talk about this later, but right now, we will change it to Essentials Classic. In your left, you can see this little arrow. If you click on it, the tools change into one column, and if you click on it again, it will change into two columns, which I prefer, but you can do whatever you want. And in the panels, for example, layer panels, we have different panels. Let's make it a little bit bigger just so you can see it. For example, we have Pathfinder, Transform, Align, Color, and Color Guide, which is the sub panels of this group panel. And if you click on this little arrow, which is expand panels, if you click on this, the panels will expand, and you click on this one more time, it'll collapse. You can, for example, you can drag each one of them out to use them separately. For example, look at this. I'm gonna drag swatches out, and as you can see, here we have swatches. This happens when we use specific panels more in a project or overall. For example, if you're using, let's say, character panels. For example, if we use character panel, which is over here, imagine that you're working on a project with a lot of text in it. So obviously you will work with the character or paragraph panel a lot to change the font or the style or the size, and etc. So naturally you would want to drag the character panel out and use it separately so that it won't collapse every time that you're using it, or you might be more comfortable working with this specific panel like this. So and when you're done with this panel, you can just put it back wherever you want, for example over here, and now we have character panel here. So that's it. One other thing that you can do is add different panels or delete different panels that you're not working very much with them. For example, I'm not using this panel, so just right click on this one and click close, or you can drag them out and click on this X button like this, and it's gone. I mean, it's not gone permanently. You can always bring back different panels from Window tab right here. Just click on this, and for example, I don't know, bring back Align. Align is here, so let's add another one, Artboards. We have artboards over here. So we have layers, image trace. Okay, so this is a new panel that I'm not using very much right now. So if you're using image trace panel, you can add it to your panels right here, and if not, you can just close it. And if you click on each of these panels and expand them, you can see this three lines at the top right. And if you, this is the option menu of each panel, and if you click on it, you can see different options of that specific panel. For example, let's click on character panel and then click on its menu. You can see different options over here. Let's do that with swatches. As you can see, you have different options with each panel, and we will cover them in a separate video. Okay guys, we're done with this lesson. Have fun.